Dear students, welcome to our entrepreneurship development vertical. The course title Startup Formation and Scalability. In this course, Unit 2, Product Development Cycle. Last class we discussed about the product development cycle, various stages, and how it starts from idea to end product, then maintenance. One important methodology today through this video lecture we will discuss Agile methodology in product development. The real dictionary meaning of Agile means flexible. During the startup journey, we are starting with a suitable idea for solving one problem from the society or industry. The problem is really satisfaction giving for the customer or not. That is a very big question. That's why we need to think broader way. If we are able to solve the problem, we are getting benefit in terms of happiness as well money. That is our main motivation. If we are solving the problem, that it's a good. If the customer satisfaction is not up to the mark, we need to change the product or change the process up to the level of customer satisfaction. That agility we need, flexibility we need for producing the product. In our manufacturing technology, many students understand what is agile manufacturing. Agile manufacturing means flexible manufacturing. Accordingly, we can change the layout of the factory. If the summer, if we want to produce one product, we can go through on some way. Winter, we are changing the layout. This is one type of example for agile methodology or agile manufacturing. Depends on the customer taste, we are changing the layout, manufacturing methodology, everything. In this discussion, we will have what is meant by agile methodology, what are the importance of agile methodology in the product development. Agile is a flexible development approach that allows team continuously improve a product. Kaizen, continuous improvement. We are improving the product to satisfy our customer. Every time we have a flexible way. We can change the design, material, methodology, depends on the customer. It's not very rigid. Depends on the customer need, we are able to change the product or process. We can develop different layout or different flow chart or different cycle for the product development. We are getting an immediate feedback from the customer. Based on that, we will execute in the process, design, everything. Now, our team, materials design team, materials team, manufacturing process team, then inspection, everybody having flexibility in their mindset. The flexibility in the material, we can introduce alternate material for quality improvement and cost reduction. Similarly, in the design, depends on the customer ergonomics, we are changing the design. In the manufacturing, which process gives good quality as well lesser wastage. Flexible to choose the design, manufacturing also. Then immediately getting feedback, based on the feedback, we are changing many manufacturing process and the methodology. Same time, we need to collaborate with some other agency. The possibility of collaboration we should need. Fixed type of layout are not progressive nowadays because the customer taste is changing day by day. Software application, instead of this software, near future, the availability is good. The same time, more application oriented, we can change the software. So for startup journey, Agile methodology gives better productivity. Already we discussed in the startup 90% of failure even after 5th tier level. That time, because of this Agile methodology, we can sustain longer time. Many startup product development, if the product development has some problem or delaying, we are going for training product development. We are giving this type of exercise to students or already the same interested entrepreneurs. We are giving information based on that. This is also one among the revenue generative process. Now we have a cycle. This is product development cycle for Agile methodology. We have a requirement and analysis. Based on the requirement analysis from the customer or from the industry, we go for design. Based on the design, we are implementing. Through the implementation, we have different methodology in manufacturing. Finally, we have inspection and testing. Based on the testing, we have some development. Then we have a maintenance, regular maintenance. Depends on the customer feedback. Once again, we are analyzing the product. Design is changing. That's why we call Agile flexible manufacturing. Then we are implementing newness. We are going for testing. Again some development. Then maintain same thing. Getting feedback again. Always this cycle goes. Then we go for launching. After launching, what is the feedback from the customer? So the cycle starts from requirement and analysis, design, through implementation, finally testing, then developing, finally we go for maintenance. If maintenance is good, we will go for launching. Once again getting feedback. Students, you are able to understand this cycle, agility, Agile methodology, development starts, ending with the launching. If we have this culture in the product development cycle, even though customer satisfaction is lesser, immediately we go for adaptation, changing something, newness to the manufacturing process. Depends on the customer taste, we can change the product or process. We have a different management tools we have for Agile methodology. One important tool, Kaizen, for continuous development. Japanese concept always helping to develop a product or process with suitable newness. With suitable software implementation, we can get our product even through artificial intelligence, we can get the product user friendly. So we need to collaborate, depends on the customer satisfaction. That's why in the startup, we have a collaborative technology. Our institute maybe have a suitable field analysis on the trustee area, particularly for digital manufacturing. Nearby institution, startup, incubation center, they may have very good in artificial intelligence. Combined together with the mentorship and the collaboration activity, the product is developed. So collaboration is possible in the Agile methodology. Now, the strategy for launching different testing is involved for new product development. We already discussed many times about minimum viable product. Minimum viable product, beta testing, early adapter program, lab to market planning. These strategies helping our flexible methodology, Agile methodology. Once again, I recollect the term MVP, minimum viable product, simplified product version. Just fulfill the customer need. We are not introducing any important sophisticated feature here. That is a simplified product version. We are getting information from the market, whether it's suitable or major problem in the product. Depends on the customer taste, we are changing the product features. Sometimes the designer manufacturer likes the product, but inside many components are good in condition. The customer satisfaction is less. We need to change the product. Final term, customer satisfaction is important here. Design process is good. Manufacturing unit are very much satisfied, but customers are not giving more importance to the product need. We need to change all. Before completing everything, we need to analyze the market strategy. That's why we are introducing MVP, minimum viable product. Software companies always, before entering to the market, they will give minimum viable product at free of cost. We are giving sample test. Based on the selective features, they are implementing in their product development. Not only in a software development, sometimes in pharmaceutical industry also giving free samples to the customer, getting feedback through their doctors, then implementing for product development. Then important term now I am going to introduce, that is called beta testing. Beta testing is before entering into final product development, launching small group our final version. Our product completely satisfied, we feel, for satisfaction of the customer. Before entering into the large market, our small circle, we are getting the product into our good small circle. They are eagerly waiting for the product. Immediately they are giving certification as well, feedback. Based on the feedback, we are going. Why I am telling here, based on the feedback, we can change the advertisement. Based on the feedback, we can change the packing material. Based on the feedback, even we can customize some extra things also. Even some customer expecting transportation facility. So these things through beta testing we can implement in our Agile methodology. Major benefits, what is the customer space we can understand. One important thing you want to implement in the small group with different age, different qualification. The small group we are taking one from urban side, another small group from rural side, sometimes from semi-urban side. Some collective information may give suitable feedback, solution for better product development. Improving product before full release, that is a concept here. We need to launch the product. Before that, we have a MVP. Based on the MVP, we are getting feedback from the customer. Then we are implementing many things. We go for beta testing. With that beta testing, we are finalizing the full-fledged product to be full release. Before full release, we need to correct many things. For students, for easy understanding, before releasing the film, they are going for some trial in front of the producer, sometime in front of the director, musician, some fellow directors, they are getting some feedback. Whether this is the impact to our society, no? Before entering proper full release, they have. Even government has some regulation for before releasing what are the things, what are the quality checks they want to understand. So similarly, we have here product, particularly for software also, they are going for beta testing. They are giving software at the free of cost. Based on that, they will get some information. This is also a method to gain more customers. We are giving some free samples. If they are feeling is good in that product, definitely they will purchase again and again. We are giving our product as well respect to them through this beta testing. So beta testing mainly for startups use major impact. Based on the beta testing, we are ready to go for that will give you a gateway for full release. Then early adapter program. Before full release, early adapter, we are giving some sample of our product, implementing our process in the small new group. The new group easily understand about our product. They will give complete feedback about the product. Based on the feedback, we are improvising all those things. So these are the methodology for getting feedback, generating feedback. Nowadays we have a feedback analyzing question. We are getting quantitatively as well as qualitatively. Always automobile industry before releasing they are going for early adapter program. For early adapter program they may be a mentor or they are very eagerly waiting customer. We are giving our product for their level of satisfaction based on the comments. We are once again through the Agile methodology. We are getting information. We are making some correction. Once again, we are going for full release. Based on that, we are going for maintenance also. So what we understand now, one is MVP. Already we discussed in different lecture. Now beta testing, then early adapter program. If you are starting with idea in your third year, your product is the minimum viable, then we are going for beta testing. Based on the beta testing. Particularly for beta testing, early adapter program for health sector, it will give suitable feedback. Now you are releasing suitable drink, maybe a guava drink. If you have a guava drink, which maybe shelf life may be improved, shelf life may be a important feature for your product. What is the immediate customer feedback? Now, here, early adapter program, where we can conduct. We have from the workshop, we are releasing to idea program. In the idea program, the customer giving some information. With the node circle, we are giving the complete product or process targeting. What I want to quote suitable example here. The function of testing is a different manner doctors are analyzing. Now we need with a simple test, we want to understand the function of kidney. For that, we are developing a small strip. With that strip, we need to understand what is the protein and what are the key features are connected with kidney functioning. The cost was very cheap. Before going for a big issue, big problem, before that we need early stage screening for mass members. The large number of people, we want to understand the problem severity. If we have a product that we have a early adapter may be a students in particular institution with suitable permission. We are going for testing with the chip. Based on the chip, we can identify what is the major element present in this using that chip. If there is a symbolic identification, then we will go for discussion with the doctor. Then we are going for many other tests. If we are directly going for a large number of people, large quantity, with the amount is very high, it is not possible to spend by the government. Similarly, for cancer detection, we need to give a simple testing. So students, your product or process development, particularly the emerging area where, particularly in the health sector, people are suffering loss. At the third and the fourth stage only they are able to identify the problem from cancer. If they are able to identify these before second stage, it can completely eradicate. For that, we need to understand how to solve the problem with many number of techniques, maybe image processing, or from the blood it is possible to identify with suitable methodology if exact screening at the level of second stage of the cancer. If you take this problem, definitely the government will support for the product development or process development or sometimes for medicinal development also. So early adopter program, we are selecting a people, small group of people. They will honestly giving feedback to us. Based on that, we can go for process or product development. Then lab to market. In the institution always telling, we have a proper project in the lab, not ending with the project report or paper or any other pattern. We need to take into the customer. So from the lab, we are taking the product to the road. For that, when it will be successful, we understand the market pain, getting information from the market, based on that market pain, using our technology, we are giving new product or changing the new process. Already existing process or already existing product is there. Now we need to implement some newness to that product or in the process. Because of the little innovation, quality is improved, cost wise also minimizing. At the same time, customer is highly satisfied. The affordable of the customer plays major role. The people are not able to buy this amount, then we need to analyze where can get down the price by means of material reduction, simplifying the process, which one is suitable, where we can get large quantity with lesser price. These market analysis give a better solution for new product development. Now in the technology, artificial intelligence, then digital manufacturing, healthcare sector, they are having some research in the lab, they are taking into market. Most of the successful startup from the AI, then computing, particularly for industry 4.0, digital manufacturing, health sector. What I want to conclude now, we discussed about the product development cycle, we call PDC. With the product development cycle, we have different future. Then, with the product development cycle, we have a different methodology. This lecture gives suitable information about Agile methodology. Agile means flexible. Flexible in material selection, flexible in the design process, flexible in the software adaptation, flexible in the manufacturing methodology, even flexible in the inspection also. Based on that, we are going for releasing. Before coming to the releasing, we have different methodology to adapt to improve the product or process. One may be minimum viable product MVP. Another one, beta testing. Beta testing, we explained, a small group of people giving complete feedback about the product. Then we have a early adopter program. Before going to full release, early stage, we are releasing. For that, we are giving some small concession or sample at free of cost. We are getting feedback from the customer. Based on that, we are going for better understanding, analyzing the feedback, then we are implementing in the product. Then we have roadshow also. Sometimes we are taking the process or product that we call lab to market. From the lab, immediately we are going for market. The people give a lot of commands, information. With that information, we need to approach it in the material selection, methodology, product design, everything. We are coming to the final launch. Even coming to the final launch, nowadays people are customer satisfaction is a difficult part. Customers they are giving a different condition in the product immediately. You think automobile sector, now every day they are changing something. Every year Hyundai is releasing a new version based on the customer feedback and customer satisfaction. Now quality one thing plays major role. Another one major role here, the waste, minimum level of wastage. Another one is the cost wise reduction. These are major roles. Particularly the mechanical engineering basis in the automobile sector, they are considering two different areas for new product development. One is methodology of material. The material with high strength, we need high strength, low weight. This one area, we are reducing the weight, but strength one again same. Another area, fuel consumption. With the fuel consumption and the material based research, we have a better vehicle for everyone. With this, we will conclude Agile methodology in product development cycle. Thank you for your patient listening. Once again, we will meet in the product development cycle with different types